semen retention. Alright guys, so today we're going to dive a little bit deeper for my men out there into semen retention and all the amazing benefits that I've experienced. So we're going to get right into it. First thing I have noticed, and none of these are in typical like from best to worst, I just kind of wrote them down, is it's a decrease in anxiety. Now the reason you feel that is because one, you're not always focused on just releasing and chasing ass, okay? You're much more relaxed. So when your anxiety goes down, your shift in focus goes up. You're not thinking about asses all day and females and when I'm gonna jerk off or when I'm gonna get this and release. You're able to focus on what as a man you want to do. Or if you don't know what to do, you're able to focus on learning to do something. So that's the first one. Second thing is huge increase in energy. Now I noticed this within even a week, let alone even a couple days. Some people experience it, but as you go further and further, you'll notice your energy increases. The reason your energy increases is that I know for any men out there that after you, let's say, jerked off or you ejaculated, your energy goes down. You feel sluggish, you feel like you just want to buy a pizza, sit home all day and do nothing. You're tired. You're not as alive to get out and do things. Okay? Your energy completely goes down and you're less likely to be as effective in getting out and getting stuff done. The third one is it increases your testosterone. So as you're retaining, your testosterone obviously goes up because you're not releasing your hormone, you're not releasing that semen and that energy from within yourself. On top of the testosterone, that actual hormone that is within us as men, is our masculinity increases. So that's what we want to focus on here. Yourself as a man increases. The traits that you have as a man, you have more power, okay? You have more strength because you just, strength, not when I say strength, don't think of it that you automatically become a stronger person than who you were. You actually just are acting more of yourself. You're being more masculine, you're being more down to earth. You're able to, if you're in the gym, like I've noticed, is you'll be able to output more nervous system strength. You have more power, more explosive, you have more anger within you when you're able to get into the gym and expel all that anger and all that energy and all that masculinity that you have, especially when you're doing something active like that, which is what you would need. So that is my third one. Fourth here is an increase in mindset. Kind of goes back to the shift in focus, is that you're able to focus exactly on what you want. You view yourself as a higher self, okay? You know exactly what you have to get done. You know how to get there and you have that confidence within yourself, okay? You're retaining all of that energy within and you feel a sense of self-worth and you have clear focus of what you want to do. The fifth one is going to be your time and productivity actually increases. Why? Less procrastination online. You're not swiping through Tinder for 20 minutes or 45 minutes before bed. Okay? You're not chatting 10 girls online for days and days trying to go and sleep with them and release. You're not on pornography before bed, jerking off, right? So what do you have to do? All that together increases your time as a man to be more productive. You take yourself more serious, okay? You're more productive in the things you want. You're not focused on ass all day because you realize that that's not gonna make you the best version of yourself. Moving on to number 6, we have control in emotions. You're not all over the place. If you jerk off and you're expelling your semen every single day or every other day, your emotions are more likely to be all over the place. You're more dramatic. You're more whiny, you're kind of just, you don't have that masculinity, high testosterone in you because it's always being released, okay? It's always being released and you're not able to be sturdy and to be stable as a man and you're just kind of all over the place. Which moves on to the 7th one, believe it or not, you will last longer in bed. People think it's the opposite, they're thinking, wait, if I retain so long, wouldn't I have to ejaculate? No, not at all. Because you've trained your brain that discipline to retain for a week, for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks, whatever the heck it is from when you started, when you are actually having sex with a female, you actually are able to perform better because 1, you're less anxious, 2, you know you've retained for this long, so that habitual mindset of your man stays in and you're actually able to retain. You're actually able to control yourself and become a more confident, stable man in anything that you're doing. Your self-control from non-releasing. That's basically what it is. You're able to control yourself and you've known that you have been able to do this for this long of a time, depending on how long it's been for you guys. My 8th one here is it's an increase in sex drive and erections, and that's a little bit different than testosterone. What I mean here is that you have more drive, not to go out and chase women, but your drive when, let's say you do find a female that you actually are attracted to and you actually want to, let's say, actually have a connection with, so you want to sleep with her, you have more desire and focus on what you're doing with her, and as well, you don't have anxiety when it comes to getting hard. A lot of guys nowadays have erectile dysfunction because this goes back to the pornography thing, is that what they're viewing on this digital screen, there's a hormone in our brain called dopamine which releases so high as we're watching this, and it's such little effort. So think of it as this: you're sitting there, you're watching a pornography video, or you're watching through Tinder on Instagram, you're seeing half-naked females all day. That that good feel hormone is being spiked every single day non-stop. What happens after that? When you get to that real experience with a real female, flesh to flesh, you get anxious, like, holy shit, I'm actually here. Holy shit, maybe not everything is like it is into the movies, right? So now you actually have to do these things and you're super anxious because you've been jerking off every single day and you've been ejaculating and you have no more energy or self-esteem within. Your erections will be harder because you have more blood flow going to your penis from actually retaining it for that long, and less anxiousness. Your brain and mind is pure confidence is actually what you're going to do, and your performance increases. 9 is a huge one, is, as you can tell from all this, you are a higher value man. Your number one focus is not to release, not to be on a female, not to be on non-stop putting them on a pedestal. You're able to relax, you're able to value yourself first, and you'll notice as your value goes up, the attraction you bring from females also goes up. The females that you will attract into your life will be of higher value. If you're watching pornography all day, if you're on all these different websites and Tinder and Bumble, whatever the hell you're on, and you're all focused on females that are just ready to just sleep with you, your value for yourself goes down because your number one thing is just to sleep with a woman, just to get it out, okay? And that's what your attraction. But there's nothing wrong if you just want to, I guess, release, but for the sense of building a strong value within yourself, you will attract higher value women. Because you know you've been doing all these things. You have less anxiety, you have more value within yourself, you have more strength, you have more drive, you have more focus in exactly what you're doing. You're committed to yourself first. Whether or not a female cares. If she has an issue with this, to you that does not affect you. Your value has gone up. You choose when to release. And that gives you a huge sense of positivity and confidence. My last thing here, guys, is going to be, you're going to notice your communication is much better. You don't view females as these sacred objects and you put them on a pedestal. You're able to communicate to them just as if they're another human being, okay? The other gender, yes, is another human being. You can speak to them as if they're your friends, okay? You don't always have to focus on when's the next hookup. You can literally go out with another female you find attractive and talk about something simple, or if you want to escalate, you can do that without any anxiety. The point is it comes down to you, because your value is up, your confidence is up, and you have the communication to actually get everything out of your mind that you want calmly and comfortably. The female will be able to actually completely feel this, versus if you're that guy who's jerked off 3 times, you come outside, you're biting your nails, oh my god, and she's literally able to be that, okay? She can automatically sense the difference within how you view yourself, how your frame is, how you feel, if you're retaining versus non-retaining. And many people have reported this from their own experiences after 1 week to 30 days to some guys that have gone up to like 3 months. All right, so these are all the benefits that I myself have experienced with semen retention. Now you can do this 2 different ways. There is pornography, so not jerking off, which is basically the nofap, and semen retention is not ejaculating whatsoever, even if with a female. And I can go a little bit deeper into that when it comes to another video. That'd be about doing foreplay and a whole bunch of other stuff. But what the whole point of this is that you're retaining your energy as a male. You're able to use this sexual energy, okay, our seed that we're able to procreate, we're able to use that amazing energy to become anything else and increase our value in life, which is a huge concept. So guys, those are my 10 little tips I have for semen retention. Let me know what you guys think of the video. If you did like the video, make sure that you hit me with a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, because I'm trying to get this out to as many men as possible. Other than that, guys, stay tuned till the next video, and peace.